Sup boys, how y'all doing today? Before you ask, yes, I did the Darkfield's reputation to get this coat. I know you're going to ask me if it was worth it, and the answer is... Hell yeah, brother! Legend says that if you look cool, you'll also deal more damage and heal for more. So, in this week, the plan is to time at +8 or higher all the dungeons, preferably 10s for the portal. That won't be easy though, but if we can do it, Keystone Hero will not be a dream anymore. Now, without further ado, follow me and let's go! So, for the first dungeon of this video, we have a +8 mother load that we did with our boy Superhard and a warlock that we joined Discord with, and boy it was fun. Dungeon started pretty chill until we got to the first big robot, and let me tell you, to describe what happened, rough would be an understatement. Ouch. As you can see, this dungeon is looking pretty grim, and I should call it here, right? Wrong, my mother raised no bitch, and Bardock never gave up even against the odds, so why should I? Even though the trash was hell on earth, the first boss was a cakewalk. I think this season the worst part to heal by far are the trash mobs and not the bosses. We get to the second boss with 28 deaths and have one casualty in it. Then we go to the third boss with 37 deaths and 2 more to the count, and only 1 minute and 30 seconds left to deplete it. And now I can say for certain, boys, it's Jover. But at least we go to the end in the hopes of getting at least some loot. And finally we get to the last boss with healer PTSD and no loot to our name. I hope I never have to do the mother load again this season. For the next dungeon on the menu, we have a +9 Mechagon workshop. We already depleted a +8 mother load and never depleted a Mechagon key. What could go wrong? Oh yeah! We are almost done with the final boss! I told you all nothing could go wrong. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Eventually.
So, we managed to time a +9 Dark Flame Cleft, but the footage got lost because of OBS. Time for another go at Mechagon Workshop +9. Surely we timed this one, right? Well, clearly not, because the mage said fuck this class and dipped.
Bye, have a great time.
Next dungeon on the menu is Theater, and contrary to what its name implies, we only had 1 death in the first boss. Hey guys, I think we have fried chicken for lunch. As much as I love eating cock,
What do you mean by that?
we need to proceed. Oh, not again. Bro, at least try to deal some damage. I'm not even using defensives. Oh, there we go. So, that happened. Now for the worst rule in the whole fucking dungeon. I hate those sludge spewers with a passion, and this is not getting old anytime soon. What can I say other than I hate this room with a passion? I hate these ads with a passion. I hate this dungeon with a passion. And then we got to this part with the spirits. And boy oh boy, they hit pretty hard. That's what she said. Gore chop is pretty easy, but this one is not as easy and you need to be more coordinated. So I do this ping and it's Gucci. And by that I mean this part where you have to stack to summon the ads and AoE them down. It was really easy after that. And finally we get to the last boss. And hopefully this is only mine. We got 51 score and now it's only a matter of time until Keystone Hero. Next dungeon on the menu is the Rookery plus 10. And actually I did this dungeon with the same guys that did the other dungeon of Theater of Pain with me. So check out the talents and let's go. Yup. This group was so good that not even the dreaded second boss was a problem. The only one that died was the hunter because, let's be real, it's a hunter. You sneeze at them, they die. That being said, the third boss was not that easy. Just look at what happened here. Yep, bro died with bark skin up. We get him back up with the combat res, then the other druid dies like this. And then this happens.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
I clearly did this to have a challenge and not by accident.
Stop the cap.
And thus, after a full wipe, we managed to beat it in just under 30 seconds. Theater of Pain. Oh no! But it's a plus 10. Oh yeah! But every time I see his face, oh no! We wiped once on the final boss.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it!
We managed to time the dungeon with 15 deaths and less than 4 minutes remaining.
Yes!
Let me tell you a little story about a hunter. Coming to his Keystone was a pampa. Little did I know it was a quitter. Planned to leave the group when it was a quitter. He wiped once and he pissed out. From then on, my anger told me it was time to log out. After that fiasco happened, we ran it back again. At plus 10 Mechagon Workshop. All the other parts were relatively easy, but this part is so fucking hard. These trash mobs deal so much damage that you cannot misplay even once, or else you'll have a big chance to wipe. And of course, not find the key. And in this part specifically, you will have to dispel your team members whenever you can. But preferably the ones that you know that cannot dispel themselves or that have less defenses, like the hunters. The hunters that you sneeze and they die. We ended that part with just a little over 4 minutes to spare to kill the boss. And take a look how this fight was pretty intense. I was sweating liters. Literal liters. And so, after all that sweat, we finally got our Mechagon portal. Jeez, this was so fucking intense. Now, I still had more footage for another 10 minutes, but I don't want to give you guys a 20-minute video, so next time we'll have the finale. So, like, subscribe, and peace!